Brandy and that Donna. Karen, they be sharing all their money, got me wearing fly. Girl, I ain't asking, they say they love my ass. And 7 jeans to religion, I say no, but they keep giving, so I keep on taking. And no,
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm making one of my most requested videos of all time, which is how I made my intro and outro. The reason I held back on making this video for so long is because I wanted to wait until I was a more well-known creator, because when you're a small creator, bigger creators can easily steal your ideas and then they get the credit for them, which was what I did not want to happen to my channel because I wanted to remain unique. So to create my intros, I use a total of 3 apps. I use Procreate, VideoStar, and Fonto. Procreate and VideoStar are, for one, only available on Apple devices because I use my iPad, and they're also not free. Procreate is $12 to $13 in Canadian, and VideoStar, the app itself is free, but to unlock the actual good stuff, I have a pass, you have to get passes, which can end up being pretty expensive, although I don't remember the exact prices. A year is $75. Okay, so anyways, Fonto is free, and I know that because I have a Samsung phone and it operates well on Samsung. So those are the 3 main apps I use. Before we actually get into using any of the apps though, I have to record clips on my computer and then I send them to my iPad. I do a little editing in Imovie and then I import it into VideoStar to create those clips that you see in my intros. I've had people complain that my intro is a little long, which it is compared to other YouTubers, but I feel like an intro is something that's supposed to stick, and whenever you hear the song or see the images, you're like, oh, it's that person, I want my intro to have that effect on my viewers. And that's the good thing, because I want to summarize my channel in such a short period of time and include as much information as possible. And I feel like with the clips, that's what I'm expressing, and the clips aren't boring either, because there's a bunch of transitions to catch your eye and interesting effects, so it's not just a plain slideshow or anything, right? I'm not saying whether your intro has to be super long or super short. That's the beauty of your own channel. But here's some ideas of what to include. Again, I personally included clips, but you can do your signature hairstyle, which is what I did include, some of your favorite horses, some fun animations that you do, your interests, which is why my previous intros, they had me doing dressage, because again, your intro kind of summarizes you as a person, dancing with your club or whatever. And I made mine nice and sparkly because I want to give off an aesthetic vibe, that makes people want to stay. But yeah, I like that. It's pretty cute. And also your pets or whatever channel your theme and stuff like that, it makes it pretty cool. So those are some ideas of what you can include in your own intro if you're making one. Now, starting off with the apps, I open Procreate, and here I have my profile picture, my Instagram bio, the subscribed button, and I have a bunch of nice colors that all come together nicely. And I actually I'm a digital artist, if you did not know. So I had a bit experience with Procreate beforehand, for making my templates, and it looks a bit empty right now, but I promise it gets better when you go to the other app. So that's what I have on Procreate, and then I'll save the image. And then I'm going to go to Fonto, which is my second app, and as you can see here, I have added nice text, the subscribe, Eva Snowglass, I kind of layered it, I layered it on to make sure it's not empty. And you can get your own fonts if you want to get your own fonts. There's a link, or you can watch my how I make my thumbnails video, but these are my personal fonts, and these are what I use to make my thumbnails as well. So here, it's starting to come together, but it needs a little bit more shine and pizzazz, right? So then last but not least, I will go into my VideoStar, where all the magic happens. I have a lot of edits because, again, before I made my intros, if you didn't know, I was a TSS fan page, and I was also a huge editor. So here is my intro. Video Star is actually like the most complicating editing app there is, but as you can see, I'm just sliding it. This is what it looks like. It's a lot of heavy editing. Like, all these take me a lot of time to do. As you can see, all my previous versions are all here, and there are so many different things that you can do with Video Star. It's crazy, and it actually took me a long time to do because, as I said, I had experience just editing beforehand, so that's why I was able to actually make this intro. See, like, all my previous versions right here before I added stuff. You can even add text or whatever in this app. It's really nice, but you can also substitute this part for like other free easier apps. You have to add all the transitions like by hand. I swear to God, you have to get QR codes and everything. And after, what I do is I import coloring. See, like, some of these things I haven't unlocked yet because some passes don't unlock everything, but I don't need to because I only use a few specific things for my editing. And yeah, so you can add coloring on top, which is what makes it sparkly and stuff like that, which is also really nice. So let me show you some of my other edits. There are some channel things that I made for other people, which are really fun, and I do make people things, but not for free. Like I said, this takes a lot of time, but I do make these for other people for a certain amount of money, so you can DM me. Of course, I have lots more, so here's another channel intro. Can you see like the resemblance of all these intros like to mine? You can clearly see it's in my style. So I have like the style. And here's some like other just plain edits. Like, here's one that I'm really proud of. There are many different types of edits that make them special in their own way, which I like really love about like all the creativity available in all of these. Here's like a little TSS edit that I made. You can even overlay like voices, but of course you have to do it on your own time, which takes a lot of effort. Honestly, the possibilities are endless, so let me just show you one final one that I made. This just goes to show that it can be short and sweet, you know, whatever you want it to be. My outro is just the very first part of my intro, so then after I take it into Imovie, as you see here, the important part is this like dissolve thing, so like I can cut my intro like whatever length, but the dissolve thing makes the transition like really smooth, so look. Hi guys, yeah, it makes it really smooth. And let me show you the outro. I literally depend on this transition so much. Bye. Then I basically save the video and I will upload it to YouTube. I make sure to fade my intro and my outro like out. There's like these transitions and the fading thing come with iMovie itself, so there are no extra apps. Let me know if you want me to do a tutorial series or whatever on how I edit my videos as well, because now I have how I make my intro and how I make my thumbnail, so like that's the only thing left. But I hope you enjoyed this and I'll see you next time. Bye!